Hi friends! I thought it'd be fun to make this video so you could see how I laminate a traveler's notebook cover. This one is a standard size cover, and as you can see, I score down the middle, and then I also score a 1/2 inch on each side of the middle score. So that's 3 scores total. And I do this before laminating. I had to adjust my phone stand there for a moment. I'm still new to this, so please bear with me. That one looks good, so now I'm moving on to the second cover and doing the exact same thing. And I usually go down and score twice for each line just to make sure I get a good crease. But I don't want to push too hard or it will tear the paper. Now moving my scoreboard out of the way and getting ready for the laminating. My laminator is in the top left corner, and it's warming up while I score and cut the corners for the cover sheets. I think cutting the corners just makes it look nicer. And then I flatten the covers back out. And I also like to add my own little touch here. It's got my TN Mama Journals logo. And it says handmade with love, because all of these that I make are definitely handmade with love. My hope is that each and every one of these journals that I make can be used to glorify God and to help you get closer to God in your walk with Him. So now I have the stickers on, and I'm getting ready to put each sheet in a laminating sheet. It takes a full laminating sheet for each cover, because these that I'm using are 8.5 by 11 inches. And I try to make sure that I get the edge as close to the fold at the top that I can. Because as you can see, there's not much room in this laminating sheet. It's just barely big enough. And I always try to leave about 1/8 of an inch on each side to help keep the laminating sheet from coming apart. You'll see there's a little bit of extra sticking out on the right side there. But that's okay, because I will be trimming it once I get the 2 covers laminated. I also like to flip it over and run it back through again, just to make sure it gets a good seal. And that one's good to go, so now time for the second one. My filming area is not that big, so I have to keep moving the laminating machine over. Again, trying to get it right up to the corner there, or to the crease. That side's done, so now we flip it over and do it again. Alright, and now I'm going to flip my laminating machine off, turn it off and move it to the side so it can be cooling. And then I'm getting my paper trimmer out. And like I said before, I like to leave about 1/8 of an inch on each edge, just to help make sure that that lamination will not come undone or open. And now what I'm going to be doing is taking my scissors and just going around the corners. So lamination can get sharp on the corners too. Another reason I like to round the corners. And still leaving about 1/8 of an inch around. And now it's time to use those score lines where I folded previously. And then I just fold on all 3 lines. And there's my first cover. I do the exact same thing with the second one.